Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed the super radiant, glowing from within makeup for you. I'll try to really give you some cheek action right now. And yeah, I love it. I do this look often. It's especially nice for summer and days where you don't want to be, you know, high key on the eyes, but maybe a little sassy everywhere else. So this is it. And yeah, just keep on watching if you would like to see how I did this makeup look. For this look is to really look like a glam glazed donut that just came out of the oven. So that's what we're working towards. I did do my foundation and concealer already, and I know I haven't shown that yet, but I'm probably gonna do a full separate video on that. So that is why I haven't shown that yet. So let's just start with the skin from that point on. Now I am going to be going in with my Josie Maran Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer. And I actually take the cap off and put some on the back of my hand like that. I generally do not use the pump. Taking my Wet Beauty sponge, I am going to be placing that product where I'll be placing my powder highlight later on. So this cheek, we are doing both cheeks, so the cheekbones. And I'm being pretty generous with this product because I want to beam from across the room. I want you to stop and wonder what is blinding you. That is the goal here. Yes. Going in with some more product. On the other cheek. Let's ignore my hair color because I do realize I look like a washed up Raggedy Ann doll. I am coloring it tomorrow. I have just been so lazy. It most certainly is not the same when you have to do it yourself. So yeah, let's ignore the fact that it's kind of looking rough right now, y'all. All right, same thing over there. Now let's hit our lip. All cray-cray. Our chin. The bridge of our nose. And I would say this is where you need the least amount of product, depending on, you know, your preference, but you know, a small amount in the middle of my forehead. Now I do have oily skin, but I don't like to look matte. I just don't. So if you are oily, you might be maybe a little timid about trying out any of this, but believe me, if you pair it with other matte products in between, you'll be fine. Okay. Good. So here we are with our liquid illuminizer. You know, I'm actually going to put a little bit under my brow bone right now too, to really, you know, set the mark for what we want to look like later on. A little bit there. Sorry, my concealer was creasing. I'm trying out a new concealer and obviously it's not going to be the one, but we're gonna make it work. Now would probably be a safe time to set everything a little bit. So I'm going back in with my Rimmel London translucent powder. I still haven't bought a new one. So yes, it's still broken into little bits. My Real Techniques buffing brush. And I do realize this probably looks like a gigantic brush for like around the eye area, but it gets it done quick. Never had any problems using it. So, yeah. Now I'm just gonna set the areas, basically, okay, done with that. Let's move on to a little bit of bronzer. I am not using a traditional bronzer for this look. I'm actually using a blush. So this is the Flomar Sun-Kissed blush. And the reason I'm using it is because it's more of a shimmery kind of powder. It's just really beautiful. And I'm just classic bronzing spots going in with it. That sentence was a hot mess. I can't talk, so can't talk today, I guess. And here I'm really like pushing up under where I set that liquid. I'm not going too much into here because I don't want to go over any of the liquid and make it look cakey. So just a little bit pushing up right there. Let's go on to the other side. I'm keeping it very much towards my hairline, almost really right in my hair, so that it's so close to the hairline. And again, pushing up. I probably feel like I look so aggressive. I promise I'm not being aggressive. It is your skin. You should be gentle. Always. A little bit under my lip. Okay. Gonna clean it up a little bit before I go back in and really define it. So next I'm going in with this NARS brush, same powder, same blush. I forgot what this is called, but this was huge when it first came out. It's a little bit on my, and I'm kind of starting at the tip of my ear. Here, I'll go heavy for a minute so you can really, do you see that? And I'm really, I like to push and kind of buffer as opposed to swipe. I just think it blends better with this brush, I've found. So, still just pushing, wiggling, you know. I am gonna scoop into here a little bit, lightly. And that's really gonna accentuate my cheekbone. It's gonna be subtle, so you're not gonna have a wow moment here, depending on how heavy you go. But that is a little something I like to do, just to really get these cheeks popping. Okay, other side. Now, I was fortunate enough to where I naturally have high cheekbones, and it does not take a lot to really start to notice them. But I realize not everyone does. So do what you need to in these steps to really contour and define the areas that you wish to, because it might take me less time than you, depending. Okay, so now we look something like this. Keep going, keep trudging along. Let's do a little spray with my Essence Instant Matte. I'm also trying this product out. So I don't really have a review yet, but I mean, it's like okay for the price point. Okay, let's do brows. I'm gonna do those off camera and I will be. All right, so eyebrows are done. I used my BH Cosmetics HD Pro Pencil for that, and I really just kept them fluffy. So, moving on, let's go into blush next. I am going to be using Rose Gold by Flomar with my Real Techniques blush brush. And a highlight, or I'm sorry, I'm, sticking blush about this area. The thing about blush is if you put it too far in the center of your face or too far down here, it's gonna age you quickly. So you really wanna pay attention to that, unless that is what you are going for. Maybe you're trying to get into the club this weekend and you need to look older, I don't know. But that's a little something I found out from Wayne Goss here on YouTube, who is basically like the king. So you listen to the king, honey. I'm really just meshing these two together now with a clean brush. I'm gonna go in and kind of just tap over it, make it look a little more settled in. And I think I need a little more over here. So I'm kind of just like patting. I do love to bring it up my cheekbone, but if that's not for you, don't do it. I have an absolute love affair with blush. So I will go crazy. I will, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. This is our current cheek state. Now for the eyes, I'm just gonna go into the crease with a really natural neutral color, just to give it a little bit of definition, because I don't want my eyes to look flat while the rest of my face does not look flat. So just taking my blending brush and a very neutral shade that most palettes probably do have, and I am just working it in there. Nothing crazy. This is probably a little too orange toned for this look, but it is okay. I'm just gonna be really buffering that out. So I'm gonna keep on blending. I did not grab my big fluffy brush that I usually, so I'm literally just gonna blend with this. See how that just softened it so much? Perfect. Let's do the other eye. Oh, little water break here. Okay, that's how we're doing to the crease. Pretty simple, right? So, moving on. Let's highlight the inner corner. I'm gonna be going in with my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Tassel on my pinky, and I am sticking it in the inner corner. It's gonna look really dramatic, but you know what? That's what I'm going for. Do you see that? Other side. Hi, inner corner. Maybe I should move it. This is where we're at. Okay. Moving on. I'm gonna be going in with some ColourPop CoverGirl mascara, and this is actually a brown mascara. I bought it on accident, and I was like, whatever. I'm gonna try this. And it's really nice for natural, kind of more lived in looks. Okay, well, the first coat of mascara is drying. Let's hit our cheeks with some powder highlight. Going in with my Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop. Do I want to use this brush? I want to use this brush, which is my contour brush by Real Techniques. I just don't understand. Whatever, okay. And I'm going right over my Josie liquid illuminator for earlier. And I'm really making a V shape here around this area. That makes sense. Other side. It's just amazing to me. Every time I use this highlighter, I forget the power of it. But I am not mad. I'm gonna be going in with a smaller brush. This is the e.l.f. contour brush, although I have never used it for contouring. And I'm actually going right over my inner corner highlight with this. Just to give it a more neutral color as opposed to that stark white. And then I'm going under my brow bone. Let's hit here more. We can do better. I mean, you really cannot go wrong. Let's just finish up with a lip color, guys. I'm gonna be going in with my MAC Boldly Bare. Okay. I had to get up because I decided I did not want a neutral lip. So I'm gonna be going in with my Vegas Volt Amplified Lipstick by MAC. Alrighty, everyone, that concludes our glazed donut tutorial. I love this bright lip with it, but you can absolutely do a nude one. I think that would look amazing as well. Lip gloss, girl or boy, lip gloss would also be a bomb option. So you really can't go wrong. And yeah, I just also really want to take the opportunity to thank everyone who's been watching my videos. It means a lot to me, and I just really want everyone to know that at the end of the day, I want my channel to be a place that you can come and unwind and laugh and learn something and just feel really good about yourself. So thank you so much for watching so far, and subscribe if you want to see future videos from me.